Hi, my name is Lynn, and several weeks ago, Adair Waters talked about perhaps being the only lay reader to ever do Sunday morning services. Well, that reminded me that I am perhaps the only female pallbearer that the Episcopal Church of the Advent has ever had. Shortly after I was confirmed in 1989, I was invited to go to York Place for a mission trip. It was wonderful. It was the beginning of many years of mission trips. And one of the most impressive and wonderful things about it was getting to know people in a different way. Now, I had seen Fred Phillips here in the church, Dr. Fred Phillips here in the church for several years, always very conservative, looking very smart, in a gray suit, white shirt, and striped tie, and that was how I knew Dr. Phillips. On the mission trip, I learned about Father Fred, as the young people called him, with his wonderful sense of humor, his love for the outdoors and building, his love for this parish, and his love for the young people who went with us on these mission trips. I went for 11 years on mission trips with Fred Phillips. Shortly before he died, Larry Moore and I went to see him at his home in Saluda. And Larry and I were talking with Fred, who knew the end was coming, and he said, "I need you two to be my pallbearers." I do not remember Larry's response, but I don't think I said anything. Well, as we were leaving, Fred said, "Chris, I mean it. I want you to be one of my pallbearers. I've seen you pick up a 4x4. You can do this." I said, "Is that even legal? Can women be pallbearers?" And he said, "It's my funeral." So, sadly, on November the 29th, 2001, I was privileged to be one of Fred Phillips' pallbearers and bring him into the church for his last service. It was a joy, it was an honor, and it's a memory I'll never forget. And I guess that's my most important memory, or one of them, from my time at the Church of the Advent.